What if I have told you that dating apps absolutely can be solved and you absolutely can have a system which, like, in place get you the results faster? I'm not saying the results are getting like themselves to you, because you have to be attractive, you have to be able to actually like speak to girls and then like convert, if you know what I mean. But there is an absolutely easier way to do it, and there can be like a method for each and every situation. You can like really optimize it, and this can be done with the least amount of time possible. So if you are tired of just guessing, of just being left on red on unsuccessful matches, lock in for this video, but because I'm gonna be dropping some knowledge, bro. So the first thing actually, and this one might be controversial, why swipe right on all? This might seems like very unreasonable to you, because especially if you are like on more advanced, more picky, and you have like higher interest base. Because I tried both methods. I've been using Tinder for a very long time actually, and I have been in situations where I just was like, okay, fine, let me try it different way. It never worked. Because let me tell you why. Firstly, there can be some opportunities that you will be missing. For example, like the girl is 5 out of 10, like 6 out of 10, not exactly your type, but you would smash her, right? There are some cases where you can just be deluded by the whole looks game, but you can really underestimate the power of the character. Because I don't know about you, I really like to get to know this person that I'm gonna go on a date with. So for me, like, this is important. And sometimes there are just girls who aren't that attractive. I would swipe them left, but like this turned out to be a good decision, to meet them. So you'll never know what's gonna happen, and you can be pleasantly surprised. Let me just phrase it like that. The second thing is, you become too desperate and too obsessed. If you just are swiping and like you are doing, because we are gonna do it daily, okay? If the cooldown goes on, you're gonna do it daily. So when you are just spending so much time and like this is becoming an unhealthy habit, like watching like the bad stuff, bro, because you're getting into your head and like imagining all that stuff. You're fantasizing about these pixels on the screen, and this is not the point. So my strategy is to just swipe right on all. If someone texts you that is like unwanted, or just like you can even like skip this part and just text the pretty girls. But what I often do, I just unmatch the girls that I'm not interested in. Or if someone like writes me and I see that I'm not gonna be attracted to her, I also unmatch, and there is like win-win situation. It takes you 3 to 4 minutes to swipe like all right. You get like, if you have a good profile, if you're attractive, like you get 10, 15, 20, like 25 matches. And bro, look, nothing happens. Like you swipe on like, if you swipe on a girl which you are not attracted to, not a big deal. Even if she writes to you, bro, just unmatch and whatever. Like, this is super easy, super fast, and this saves you a lot of headache. So like I tried both methods, and like being obsessed like this turns you into a desperate man who just scrolls on your phone. And if you are busy like me, if you are working on stuff, if you are working on your business, and if you are working on anything really, bro, you don't want to like lose any time. Going over next. Check your matches now. Look, I'm like breaking this down in my course. This is the first link in the description. I'm gonna be like going into more specific details, but this is really simple. To all your matches, if you like get done through the day, to all your matches, you basically, to the girls you are attracted to in any way. They don't have to be perfect. If like you consider a girl attractive, just send a message, see where it goes. She might not respond. This doesn't matter at this point. You just send this like simple emoji, just single word, like, I don't know, like anything really. The first thing what that comes to your mind, it's usually the best one. I don't want to go into more detail here. You can like get creative. If you have like, you see that her description and it sparks some like ideas in your head. Okay, you might do this, you don't want to overdo this, because like, and I'm explaining this also in my community, you don't want to make this too much. You don't want to appear tryhard, like a tryhard, you know. So you just want to like send a quick message, whatever. Just start a conversation with every girl that you are physically attracted to. You consider her sexy. All the others unmatched right away. So just don't flood your match pool, so it's gonna be easier like later. So you texted like, let's say 10 girls, okay? So usually when I do this, I got around 80% or 90% conversion. Rarely there are girls that don't respond. This might be different depending on where you live, how you look, all that other stuff. But you can better yourself. That's not a problem, right? Like, this is your issue if you are just looking bad. But you should get pretty high answer rate if you are not appearing tryhardy, because you are spiking the interest. Like, you are sparking the interest, you are starting with something. Then and only then proceed with conversation. Also, don't appear tryhardy. By engaging in conversation, I don't mean to just type with girls and like be obsessed with the notification and respond to every message. No, just make it sexy. Yeah, like, you know, just couple messages here and there. Then we are gonna proceed to the next step. But like, maybe flirt a little bit, like get to know each other. If you cannot flirt, just try to not fuck up like the first impression, because this is not the important one. The first impression that you're gonna have in person is the more important one. But try to like, I don't want to say like appear busy, but like you should be busy. So just don't answer the first thing you see, the message, that the notification popping off. Don't respond. Like, be reasonable with that. Within first like couple messages, there is no like set rule for that. But within like first couple messages, you shouldn't text too long, because girls and us want to make things fast. Like on Tinder, you don't want to waste time. You don't want to like chat shit and like spoil your whole history. Like, you will have the time to do it on the date. Like, if you want to talk, you will have a place to do it. Or while you meet her, try arranging some kind of date. Invite her to what you like doing. For example, you can go for a coffee, something very like low key. You don't want to go for like restaurants. No, bro. No, this is not the strategy. This is bad. So some kind of walk in the park, like some kind of you can go to the gym both together. That's also a good idea, and that's free for both of you. If you happen to go to the same gym, you can go for a coffee, you can go for a beer, anything really, but this has to be low key. This is like very basic video, very basic strategy. So I'm not gonna go like into more advanced stuff. But if you want to just get experience and like get quick results, bro, like get better each time, so repeat this every single day, and you will get dates, you will get matches, you will get nice. Even if you don't like end up banging the girl, if even like you don't vibe, whatever, like, bro, whatever happens, you can be friends. You can be like, for example, for me, that was also always cool, like tattoo artists and like all the stuff. Treat them like people. Don't treat Tinder like this is just some kind of application. This is not. This is real world. Those are also people. And treat it like you have to treat it really like humane. If you know what I mean by that. You don't want to just look at it as the application to have sex, because this is the wrong approach, really. So just have fun with that, and this is the best method. Like, I really am. This is so simple, but you know, but some people that just don't get it. This is so simple. You just end up caught up in your head, like, oh no, I'm gonna lose the matches for today. This is a game for a long run. You can like go 1 week without a date. Okay, that's fine. No, who cares, bro? Eventually you will get it. One last bonus step now, when to reset the account. It might be unintuitive at first, but if you start seeing these profiles who are girls you like don't consider attractive, let's just say that, or you just like see if girls far away. No, you don't want to engage with that. Just reset account, go again. Those girls aren't gonna remember who you are like 10 minutes from now. So you can even just text the same girls. Probably they won't remember you. Trust me on that, bro. If you want more specific help, more breakdowns of like, you are more interested in that topic, I'm teaching this in my community. I'm going over like hella more details there. Not only that, but also like Beats Gym, anything like I'm going over on this channel, just more in detail. I'm gonna go record the next video now, so see you, bye bye. Hope this helps.